Today I'm going to do some practice drills, one that I just started doing. When I say just started doing, this is going to be like the second time I've tried it. And I'm going to try to gradually improve. Just like the sign says here when I post it, what happens is when we play, we always get frustrated when we miss a shot. Focus on getting better versus trying to be perfect. So lots of times when I practice and I miss, I get mad, I don't like practicing, I get frustrated, and I'm done. That's because that's what I try to do. I'm trying to be perfect, not, although I know I'm not, I'm still trying to, instead of focusing on getting better. So what I'm preaching to you, I have to preach to myself. So let's just have some fun. And like I said, focus on getting better. So what I do is I line up the balls here, where the spot's at on the second diamond. I think there's 9 balls there. And I'll get ball in hand. And the object of this drill is to see if I can make all the balls without missing. Either here or here, without hitting another ball. So if I hit this ball, I don't want to hit another ball. So without touching another ball and without coming forward. Meaning every time I'm shooting from this angle over here. No banks, just making the ball there or here. So let's practice together. I went ahead and got my carbon fiber shaft again. Feels weird, but I need a new tip on the wooden shaft. There we go. I don't see myself missing those shots, but when you got that pressure, you miss those easy shots. That would have been nice if I did it on my first try. Doesn't matter where you start from. You can start hitting any ball first. I'm sure there's a right or wrong way, but we'll fine tune that later on. This is where it gets harder. Gotta make sure you have the right angles. All right. So as you do that, I believe the goal is to try to do that 3 to 5 times in a row. And then, once you've done that, you're gonna go to the next diamond. And obviously, the further you go, the harder it's gonna be. Okay, Lua. What's wrong, girl? What's wrong, girl? Well, the ball's there, so we'll start from there. Maybe that's a sign. Weird angle already. Don't like this one either. Ah. I don't want to get too far. As it is farther, come back is farther, so you want to keep close, hopefully in this area right here, within this diamond, so you're closer to the balls. Easy miss. Easy miss. Don't get frustrated, it's just practice. The more you practice, the better you eventually will get. I'm sure if I do this for 30 minutes a day, I will get better. I won't be perfect, but I'll get better. You want to chalk up every other shot minimum, I think. 2-3 shots. Look at that. So as I will always tell my viewers, or share with my viewers, man, these pockets are tight. There you go. So you can see how tight they are. Once you put one ball in there, the other one doesn't fit. Both of them there, they will not go in. So that's my excuse to myself to make me feel better as to why I'm missing. Let's see. Oh, starting too far. Let me go ahead and log on in case anyone of you want to comment as we're going live. I appreciate it. Let me jump on here real quick. Today is the 22nd. And years just go by 2025. Shoot, I still remember the Prince song, Party Like It's 1999. And we're like, man, that's so far away. That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years away. No, 2025. Ooh, no excuse for that. Let's just not bury it down. You guys just rewind it and look to see how I barely missed that. But a miss is a miss, nevertheless. Almost missed that one. No such thing as almost, but barely made it. See that? Ah, come on. So my biggest mistake, and I don't know about you guys, me personally, in order for me to do anything well, I have to really focus. Which means here I am trying to commentate. The more I talk, the easier shots I will miss. So I'm going to try to stay focused unless one of you are kind enough to reach out, let me know you're watching. I think I got a viewer. Let me guess who it is. I knew it. My biggest fan. Oh, I got Richard Gutierrez out here watching also. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So this is the practice drills. I know from there, everything looks really easy. I never miss when I'm watching either. Knew it. It's okay. Keep going. You don't have to start over every time, not till you get better. Can't move on to the next one until I make them all. But again, if you could do that 3 times in a row, you're shooting really good, trust me. It's harder than what it looks. Especially when you play on a pocket with small, on a table with small pocket. It's really hard. Get back to work, Rich says. If you're at work, what are you doing watching? I'm glad you're watching though. I invited Nick. He said he wanted to come over, and all of a sudden he had things to do. He ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna have Joe Ballo coming over at 1:30. So one pocket. That's my game of choice. Not that I'm any good at it, but that's my game of choice. One pocket. Still sick. Hope I don't scratch. Had to come off the rail again. So that one I dogged that shot. I'm just continuing to shoot to get a stroke. This. So close yet so far, huh? So that's the practicing. So you do that. Your goal is to make it from here. Try to make that 3 times in a row. Jump to here. Jump to here. Jump to here. And finally to the second diamond on the bottom. So, as far as my opinion, from those different levels, beginner, and so I'm trying to think of different words to use for you. Beginner, amateur. As you get here, you're still not pro level. Just because you can make this doesn't make you a pro. But the higher you get, the higher your skill level. So I would challenge you to try to make this 3 times in a row. You move to this one here, try to make them 3 times in a row. Now if you make them 2 times in a row and you fail, you have to go back to this one. 3 times, 3 times, 3 times, you make this 2 times, you come back over here and so on. It's going to be very, very frustrating. It's going to be hard to actually do it. But I guarantee you, if you do this all the time, your game is going to improve so much. Now I'm just going to hit some balls around. Do you have any comments you'd like to ask or to make? Feel free. I don't think you're here to watch me practice too much, but I wanted to do just go over some of the fundamentals with you. I'm going to actually start playing one pocket, so I'll hit these balls around, and then I'm going to go ahead and practice the one pocket shots. Right now, just to get a stroke. So I'll hit the ball loosely. See if I can run out here. Make the balls in order without missing, if I can. Man, I've been sick for quite a while, I can't get rid of it. Ooh, not good. Tight pockets. Again. Look at that angle, it looked like it was going in. These shots are hard for me, I don't see good real close up. It's really hard for me to see, that's why I wear glasses. Those particular shots, for whatever reason, are really hard for me. Don't see the angle. I'm going to do a nice bank for you, that's what I want to practice, some banks. Missed. I'm going to bank these balls around. Get some balls here. Trying to make nothing but banks in these 2 pockets. There's going to be lots of shots where I don't have a bank. They blow my nose real fast. Alright, so I'm going to practice banks anyway, not just those 2 pockets. I'm going to try 2 real banks. I'll call them out right here. Missed that by a lot. Should have missed it by that much. better. Not perfect. It's funny for me to do this because I hate practicing. I'm always trying to tell you guys how to practice. You know, it's funny when I'm playing shots that I make and then I practice, I can't do anything. 3-ball corner pocket. Always when you want to show someone how to do something, you miss. By a lot. So I get frustrated too. So I'm going to try something that's not there. I'm going to try to make that 9-ball over here. 5 rails. It's a 1-pocket shot. If I could do that all the time, I'd be ecstatic. That's a great shot. Trying making the balls in order again. I'm not hitting them really well right now. I mean, I don't feel comfortable, confident. You know, there's times you play and you just feel like you can't miss. That happens to me like once out of every 50 times I play. And most of the time, just like, man, watch me miss this shot. And when you tell yourself that, that's when you miss. Don't speak negatively about yourself. Your body, your brain will react to what you think. Positive energy, same thing. You know what I'm saying. So, let's see. Long bridge here. Hard to shoot. This hope I get behind the 5 and the 9 over a ball. These are hard shots also. Every shot's difficult. They look easy when someone makes them. I got my shape, but they're not. I don't even think I have a pocket here. It's gonna hit the 8-ball. Yeah, no pocket. Too tight. Bad practice equals bad play. Good practice equals good play. Remember that. Yeah, so I've already thrown them a few times. A few more matches with Mr. Joe Bello. Joe is 86 years old. And man, that guy can still shoot very, very well. Doesn't give up, he'll lose. And when I beat him bad, he'll tell me, Chris, that's it, I'm done, I'm gonna retire. I'm not playing anymore, I need it, that's it. And 2 days later, he'll say, you know what, Chris? I'm back. I tell him, I say, Joe, what else are you gonna do? You have this is your hobby. You're 86 years old. What do you do? Stay home? Yeah. He gets frustrated. He goes, you don't understand, Chris. I said, what? You don't understand. My game was a lot better. I said, I understand it, but you're 86 years old and you're beating a lot of players. Wish they could shoot like him. Shoots very, very well. You'll see. Tune in at about 1:30. I'm going to have that match if you want to see. It feels weird to get this shaft again. For those of you who are not in the know, this is a shaft. It comes apart. Has a pin. This is made out of carbon fiber. The inside is actually foam. Makes it light, but the carbon fiber makes it really stiff. So I always give that example when you play with the wooden cube and you hit a ball forcefully. If this is the shaft with the wooden cube, it hits and does that. With this, it's more like a boom, just a little bit. The other one is boom, 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 moves more. So that's called low deflection. So this is a low deflection shaft. Get less deflection, now it doesn't go away. Notice how far away I am from a shot. Good players will always be within this distance, maybe this distance from the next shot. If you could always be 2 feet or less from your shot, not too close, from here to 2 feet, with the right angle, that's why these professionals don't miss. It's all about the speed and the angles that they use. They use the rails to get shape for everything. It's called not getting out of line. And these professionals don't get out of line. Don't miss. I can make shots that they make, they're just a lot more consistent, obviously. Not even close. But then always staying in line with the shot, that's what makes them so good. They don't have to make the hard shots. To them, everything is easy. I'll share with you what I mean. Or try to. Again, thanks for joining. Just warming up a little bit. I always mention I do not have a Fargo score. I do not know what my Fargo is. I just like to play and have a good time. Something to do as you get older. You don't want to cut the grass anymore. Look at that. You don't want to cut the grass. You don't want to do nothing. So that's why I shoot pool. I should start working out. I've been saying that for about 20 years now. I haven't done anything. So I don't have a 2-ball, so let's see. Ideally, I would have liked to have been right here. That's that sweet spot. You don't want to be on a rail. It's hard to draw to do anything. This is a sweet spot. It's not too far, not too close. This isn't too bad. I could have drew back a little more. My angle's good. I don't know where to make that 4-ball now. If I follow the ball, more than likely I'm going to hit this. If I draw it a little bit, I'm hoping it does this to come up here. Hopefully I don't hit the 4-ball. Yeah, I would have gone, but I would have hit the 4-ball. I was so focused on that I missed the easy shot. But remember, most of the time the shots that you miss are the easy ones because you don't concentrate. Again, I'm good at telling you what to do, I just don't execute it. When you use the rail, hit the ball, hit the rail to come back in this angle to make the 5 over here. Yep. I hit that ball so full. It's horrible. Again, I never want to try to share with someone how to do something. I miss. Handball's in the way there to get shape. Here you want to play safe. You don't have a shot. Obviously, I'm going to try to make it. I'm going to try to cut it over there, but that's really, really hard. Hopefully hit this 8-ball. So I normally spin the ball in, but I got to break this up. It's actually going to help me stop it. So I have a shot. So I overcut it. That was hard to do that. else watching there? My buddy Rich. I know Elena's probably still watching. I don't know if Rich is watching still. Hopefully not, so you won't see me missing all those shots. Looks easier. Anyone who knows me, always welcome to come over. If you want to gamble, we can gamble. You just want to have a good time. You still have to pay for something, but really cheap, $5 or something like that. This will do something. So I don't know how Joe does this. I'm already playing it right now. It's starting to hurt me right here. I don't know how Joe comes at his age, plays, and hardly ever takes a seat. It's amazing to me. Amazing. Too hard. Way too hard. You go from winning the game to losing the game because of that. Oh. I think I should have made that one. Let's try it again. Horrible. And my lower back hit the hurting already. So the reason why I don't get better, just share this with you. Don't tell nobody, okay? Just our little secret is that I just go ahead and play on the fly. Meaning I don't like to practice. I practice when I play my opponent, which is why my skill level will probably stay right here and won't go further based off of the practice what I was sharing with you. I like to shoot and have a good time, and that's my problem. It's really hard to bear down. But when you're playing for money, it's not a good thing. I want to just get up and play and think, oh yeah, I'm going to win. And you know what's funny? Most of the time I win, believe it or not. Depending on what I'm playing for. But there's also the times that when I'm playing, the reason why I'm losing is because I miss certain shots that if I would have practiced, I wouldn't have missed. Sounds obvious, and you know it, but we tend to still not do it, just like everything in life, you know? I know my back hurts, I know my legs hurt, I know my knee hurts, I know I'm out of shape, I get tired right away. I'm losing muscle on my arms. My arms used to be hard, now they're soft, because I don't work out. You know, they say you don't use it, you lose it. Well, you don't keep yourself in shape now in your 40s and 50s. The reason why you work out, so you can be good in your 70s and 80s. So with that said, don't do as I do as I say. There's a reason why they have these sayings. So make sure you go out and practice out there. If you want to get good, you want to practice. This way when you have those shots, they're like clockwork. They're just going like nothing. Bam! Let's see what time it is right now. It's 12:50. So I'm going to let you guys go for now. Hope you guys liked the little lessons that I gave you. I know it was longer than most people give you lessons for, but as you can see, I like to talk also. So have a blessed day. Thanks for watching. It's my dad up there.